So look, man. For, you know how we start this. You know, what I'm saying we pray and then we, you know, what I'm saying start recording. I got another prayer, man. Got another prayer. You know, what I'm saying you can never be jealous of others. You can never be envious of others, but you can always say, "The God, what you do for others, you know, what I'm saying do it for us as well, right?" So we gonna pray that prayer for Mello because we haven't been here in 2 weeks. But for those of you that still watch wrestling, this is how we kicking off episode 55. There's a new United States champion that we haven't addressed. Shout out to Ilja. Came back, you know what I'm saying, won the tip. Shout
Well
out to Sami
deserved.
Shout out to Sami Zayn for suggesting it. You know what I'm saying? He a true G for that. It was a big moment. We're gonna see what they do tomorrow. With that being said, though, you know, we just hope they could eventually do the same for Mello, man. Like,
Mello don't need it. He don't need it. He
I'm
don't need it.
like, I'm like, bro. But all right, so for the say is no need, like, I'm confused. That's the only
Ilya
like.
needed it. Ilya needed it for
You
his
don't think
first
you
win
don't think
back.
you don't think Mello needed?
I think Melo needed it more.
I think
No.
Mello. I think Mello. It's
He could
got to the.
use it. I mean, he could use it. He didn't
You
need it
don't.
more.
You don't think Melo's stale? You don't think like what's going on with Melo
He
stale
still
right
has to
now?
have his blow off match with the Miz. You know, they've been dragging that out. Let him get past that. And then let's see what happens next for him for a storyline. Hopefully I can give him something good. I don't think he needs that belt right now. I think the chase for him will be well worth it, especially with him going face now.
What chase though?
What's
To earn that right. You know what I mean? Earn that
See,
right to be a title contender, like to become a title contender.
I just I find it, and once again, like this is no shade to Ilja, man. Like I have a hard time understanding like how they pulled the trigger with him. But when it comes to Mello, like it's let's put him in the storyline with the Miz, and we've been dragging on for
Over
months.
those, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand what the issue is. Like, Mello is getting over. He's literally gone from heel to face. Like, and fans are digging it. Like, they aren't hating, they aren't booing or nothing. Like, he doesn't need the rub that Ilya needs right now, coming off the injury. People have already been asking for him. You have to literally because when you think about what Ilya was coming from NXT to the main roster, like he got injured, I think, early on in his main roster stint, and then he's just now coming back. He was already a dominant figure in NXT. Like, you can't not have that for him. You know what I mean? I look at Mello as good of a wrestler he is. His greatest compliment has been towards the storylines he's been in and what he's put forth, I think, from when you look at what he was doing at NXT, and he pits it over even more being a wrestler. You know what I mean? Being able to wrestle his ass off as well. So he's naturally going to be able to get over with his character. Ilya I don't think is going to have a harder time with that because he's just like, when you think about it, mini Gunther. Like, that's not a bad compliment.
Mm-hmm.
But like, if you get I don't know any other way to kind of explain it or what I have, but
No, you explain what you're saying makes logical sense. I think where me and Shaq fear is that there's going to be no payoff after this whole Miz thing. Like we fear that he's just going to get lost in the sauce again. Like he's going to get over like now he's a face, but there's not going to be a payoff. Like he's not going to get a title or anything like that, because if you look at like what they got planned coming up for a lot of stuff, like for example the IC title, I don't see Dominic Mysterio losing that belt anytime soon. Like anytime soon, you know what I'm saying? He may hold on to that until Mania. You know what I mean? The US title, you just put that on Ilja. Now since you just made that move, Ilja probably won't lose that title no time soon. He probably gonna hold that title because it would make no sense for him to lose it right away. So he's probably gonna hold that title for at least a few months, right? So where does this put Mello after the whole Miz thing is over? It's a lot of uncertainty.
Mello gets a good run in the Rumble to keep him hot. I mean, because like you say, the one there isn't any storyline really leading up after the Miz shit. Their main focus is going to be War Games, and then after that, I don't think they're Saturday Night Main Event, War Games. You know, Johnny Cena's retirement, War Games are coming up. That'll be the focus. And then after that, what is it? I'm trying to think of something else before the Rumble. I don't think so.
I
So
don't
again,
think that's
like
it.
he has an opportunity there to, like get some heat behind him in that regard, and then take that into the new year, probably.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna pray that they do something with Melo, man, because he deserves it. Melo, at this point, Melo deserves it. So you know what I'm saying. That's that's the punchline. Like y'all did it for Ilja. Now eventually, please do it for Melo. That's all. Eventually, please do it for Melo, man. But with that, you brought up Saturday night's main event. I get it. WWE, I get it. Technically, Saturday night's main event is like it is kind of like a NBA Finals. It's like an NBA Finals type atmosphere. World Series, Super Bowl. It's not WrestleMania, but it's John Cena's last match. You know what I'm saying? So I get
They
it.
gonna come up off them tickets a little cheaper, man.
But
WWE, stop
thank you, dog.
Stop playing my fucking face, kid.
Dumb prices is crazy.
What y'all doing over there?
And watch the rest of the card be mid. Watch they do that. Watch the rest of the card be mid. Just to sell, because they sell the tickets
how much is right now again. Because last time.
Oh my god! Why he doing that, man? Why he doing that, man? This episode 55 against Steve Dent. My name actually says Steve this time. I finally corrected. Steve Dent is here. Shaq is here. Chili is here. The gang is here, man. We took a week off on homecoming, man. Sorry, not
we
sorry
go for the greatest homecoming in all the land.
The greatest homecoming. We have officially taken over. We don't want to hear nothing for nobody else. Like, we've officially taken over. You know what I'm saying? You got an issue with it is what it is. You know what I mean? But we proved this weekend we got the greatest homecoming. Like, the events, all that stuff. So, yeah, man. Sorry, not sorry if you didn't go to a HBCU, if you never had that pleasure. You know what I mean? But shout out to Norfolk State. Shout out to this past weekend. Yeah, man, we got Saturday night's main event coming up, the second and last one of the year. So we about to talk about that. Y'all see Sasha Banks got another belt?
Of course.
People are upset.
Ultima Monet, I support it. Records are meant to be broken. Don't be fucking a turd, bro. Get over yourselves. Ladies out a bunch.
Hey, but one thing before we get into these predictions real quick for Saturday night's main event. Did y'all see that apparently ESPN is not happy with the numbers that WWE has been putting up since the deal?
No shit.
Go ahead, Shaq.
Solo on Shaq. Yeah, fellas, this is not a new story. This is what happens when greed takes over you. Dog, your people will revolt. I've never seen a company. I'll take that back. You know how old folks will say all money ain't good money? Not every dollar is worth it.
Denzel just said it.
Sometimes it's okay. You can say no to something. The fact that they doubled down and tripled down on it and told us the prices aren't going down. Matter of fact, they're going to keep going up.
Yeah.
We're going to be on par with what the USC tickets are. So for you to have the deal with Peacock, first for you to have your own network, then they say that's cool. It's $10 a month. You have your own network.
Network, man.
Then Peacock comes, and then they take that bag, and then ESPN comes, you take that bag, and then on top of that, you got to pay them $30 a month to watch one pay-per-view. We almost going back to the old model where it was what $50, $60 a month to watch pay-per-views. We're close.
We're close. And the fact
So
that
not only that,
$99.99.
not only that, we got to pay for Netflix to watch Raw. If we want to watch all the old programming, we got to keep Peacock.
You got to keep
and then it's another $30 for the ESPN app.
At least internationally, they got all that stuff on one app. They got all that stuff on Netflix.
I'm gonna tell you this. So I look at that Disney charge on my fucking app, my account every month. And be like, what the fuck? That joint went from like $19.99 to $60-something a month. Oh, what in the world? It's insane, bro.
This crazy.
It's nasty,
bro.
Man.
It's nasty.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this. When they talking about ESPN, right? I just pulled up the match cards for the two PLEs they've had. WrestlePalooza. The matches they had there were Brock Lesnar, Cena, The Vision versus the Usos, Stephanie Vaqueris, Io Sky, Punk, and AJ Lee versus Seth and Becky, and then Cody and Drew. Mid PLE, respectfully. Maybe one good match on there. What was this? Crown Jewel, Bronson Reed versus Roman Reigns, Stephanie Vaquer versus Tiffany Stratton, Cena versus AJ, Io and Rhea versus the Kabuki Warriors, and then Seth v. Cody. Maybe 2 decent matches out of that 5-match card. So let me get this. You have 2 5-match cards to start off, right, with their ESPN PLEs.
Mhm.
And out of those 10 matches, you can maybe credit 3, maybe 4 as good, less than 50%. All right, what do you expect to happen, man?
Yeah,
like the viewers aren't fucking with it. We already are like on the cusp of rebellion when it comes to how wrestling is being packaged right now and in the streaming wars. So like it's a matter of time. This is just like the cell phone wars back in the day when they used to be battling over, whether it was minutes or just a plan, you know what I mean? And they switch it all up. So like it's eventually gonna.
You have to explain that to our viewers, Willie. Some of them don't come from that.
So back in the ancient times, they used to have packages where you can, free minutes after 7. You weren't charged extra minutes and stuff.
Yes, to the children out there, to our young wrestling fans out there, even the young adult wrestling fans out there. There was a time where we had to pay for our phone calls. We had minutes, and you got a certain amount of minutes a month.
And you only Sprint did after 7. Everybody else did after 9.
What Sprint did, they started doing free Sprint to Sprint. So if you was calling a Sprint phone, you were good. Yeah. We used to have to pay for text messages, guys. It was 10 cents to receive one and 10 cents to send one.
But again, the point being is that people revolted. People hated that system. And eventually got to the, as many minutes as you want. It don't even matter. Unlimited minutes now. You just pick your plan and that's what it is. I don't really know anything about that because I make enough money where I don't concern myself with such things. I just
I don't think they do minutes anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of plan I just pay my phone bill, dog. That's it.
Yeah, they don't do minutes no more. They don't do minutes no more.
That's what I feel like is eventually gonna happen.
People. I know plenty of people that just went and got a VPN. And like, I live overseas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they eventually gonna have to put everything on one network, man. They should have just kept the WWE network, but it is what it is. We here now. But they eventually, you know what I'm saying, if you're gonna make us pay $30 a month, then everything should be on ESPN eventually. Raw should be on ESPN. The PLE should be on ESPN. The library should be on ESPN.
Library,
yeah, just put it all on ESPN. You won't have any complaints. And then with Triple H, like I respect the 5-card PLEs. What Triple H has to understand though is that if you're gonna do 5 cards, if you're gonna do 5 matches, right? At least 4 out of the 5 got to be good. At least 4, at least got to be good. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, Crown Jewel, in my opinion, had 2 classics, but then the other 3 was mid. So it's like, once again, we dealing with a 5-match card. Like, if you're gonna do that, right, where you don't necessarily care about the quality of some of the matches, well, I ain't gonna say he don't care, but you know what I mean. Like, add a couple more matches up there. Get the viewers bang for their buck, because if you're gonna have 5 matches, that's the one thing they did with NXT TakeOver. With NXT TakeOver, you was guaranteed 4 out of 5 was gonna be good to great. You know what I'm saying? You might have a classic or 2 sprinkled in there. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Hopefully they get it right, man. But let's get into Saturday night's main event. Is this Saturday. This is a very interesting card. Like, very interesting. So we're gonna get right into these predictions, man. So
they haven't named the 5th match, have they? Or have they named the entire card?
Nah,
they so far, right?
It's only 4 so far. I got a feeling the 5th one is gonna be Elgin versus Sammy too. That's my prediction. I think that's probably be the 5th one, Elgin versus Sammy too. So I mean, and I fully predict for them to stack this card so this card can be great, so more people can buy tickets for the other Saturday night's main event. I see the jig. I see the jig, man. The jig is everywhere. I see it a mile away. But let's start with the 4 that we got. First and foremost, we'll start with this one because a heel turn that we've been wanting to happen finally happened Friday night. Jade turned, and she's officially a heel now, and she will be challenging Tiffany Stratton for the women's WWE Championship. Who do y'all have winning that match?
Jade. It sucks it happens this way with Bianca not having to be the face in order to beat her later on down the line. But Jade's gonna win. Can't throw away this heel turn like that with an L.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I need a heel Bianca. That was something serious, man.
Yeah, I want that's out. But it's crazy because Jay needed to turn heel way more than Bianca needs it. Like we know what heel Bianca looks like from a WWE perspective, and we want to see that. But she can survive being a face because she's still popular with the kids or whatever.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like the John Cena effect. Like he was always popular with the kids, just got booed by the adults. You know what I mean? Bianca gonna get booed every time she go overseas. We know that, but in the United States, she's still popular. But it's almost like, but we wanted that Bianca heel turn bad, but it's like, dang, like Jay needs it. You know what I'm saying? So way more. So, I'm with you. I'm gonna go Jade, and just like you said, Jade now, and then eventually later on down the line, Bianca is the face that, you know what I'm saying, beats her. We might get that match pretty soon. Bianca's due to come back. Like she's been cleared. So she's due to come back anytime now. So
that's perfect time to stretch that bitch to WrestleMania.
Right.
Yeah, don't rush it now. Let's wait. Let's wait. Yeah, don't rush it. But I got Jade as well.
All right, cool. All right, just announced last night. I see triple threat: Rusev versus Penta versus Dom Mysterio. Who y'all got?
Match of the night.
Dirty Dom.
I got Dom.
I got Dom too. I don't see him losing that belt no time soon. So I got Dom too. All right, cool. And then we have, let me go back to my card. All right, so Cody. I didn't realize this was announced for Saturday night's main event, but I'm not surprised. Okay. Cody versus Drew for the WWE title. Are we all in agreement that Cody is going to win this match?
We want to talk about somebody they just won't pull the trigger on also. They won't let
time, man. He needs a true breaking point. He hasn't gotten there yet.
Matter of fact, let me ask
for a while, dog.
Let me ask this question: Who needs to trigger? This doesn't sound crazy, but who needs to trigger?
Hey, brother. Hey, brother.
It's not a pause. It just sounds very violent. But who needs to trigger pulled on them more? LA Knight or Drew McIntyre?
Drew.
Because it's a lot of LA Knight fans are upset right now.
LA.
A lot of LA Knight fans are upset. A lot.
Like Drew's won it. I mean, I'm not overly concerned. Drew doesn't need the belt for legitimacy at this point. I think it's gonna solidify him even more. LA needs it at this point because other than a short U.S. title stint, what else has there been other than being a bridesmaid at most matches that involve a title?
I put it like this. I think Drew is more deserving of a world title run. I think he's way overdue for a run, not just a win, a run. But LA Knight is more needing of a world title win, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Drew needs to run to solidify him because he hasn't had a legit run. You know what I'm saying? But LA Knight needs to win. Like he needs that win. You know
that makes sense. I can agree with that. I can rock with that.
Yeah, LA Knight is
a good synopsis. I can rock with that.
Yeah, he just need like a Jey Uso type of run, couple months or whatever. But yeah, we got Cody winning, or y'all got Drew with the upset.
Got Cody winning.
There's a 1% chance, and I'm only saying 1% simply because of the rumor that Cody wanted Drew to win last time. So the fact that they repeating this match, now granted they didn't have another choice because originally we know it's supposed to be Jacob. Prayers for safe recovery. Good news with Jacob is that he's not going to be out as long as we thought he's going to be. They hoping to have him back by War Games, but definitely right after. So speedy recovery for him. But it was supposed to be Jacob. So the fact that they running this match back, I do think Cody's going to win because that wasn't the original plan. But there's a 1% chance Drew could win just simply because Cody felt like he should have won last time. So We'll see, and they can always spin it back at the Rumble or Saturday Night Main Event or whatever, or at War Games. Who knows? So, and then what's probably gonna be the main event of the night: Jey Uso versus CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Title. Now, fellas, even the Tiffany Jade match, we going with Jade, but there's a scenario where I could see Tiffany winning that match. This is tough for me. I honestly don't know. I have my decision made up in a second, but I honestly don't know. But who y'all going with?
There isn't no hater in Punk's way right now to win. It's been Seth Rollins or Drew McIntyre.
Mhm.
Drew is busy with his own shit. Seth is gone.
Mhm.
I don't know of a hater to be in Punk's way right now, unless someone's about to make a return or something like that.
Mhm.
Unless it's Jimmy. But
Yeah, the Jimmy thing, Jimmy Uso joint, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Is he gonna cost his brother the championship because of what happened at the during the battle royal? Or is he gonna try to come out there and help his brother and accidentally make a mistake and hit
I
his
don't think he can
brother?
cost him, because that's
Ain't gonna cost him.
redoing the same story from before. I was
Yeah, he not
protecting
gonna
you.
cost him.
Yeah, you can't protect him now. He's been a champ. You see what he's doing. You can't
Mhm.
redo the same thing. But
Wrestling's nothing but repeat the storylines.
yeah, I know it is. You're right. You're right. I
Wrestling's
mean, yeah,
nothing but repeat
man.
the storylines.
Jay
So
can
we
turn
talk
into
about
Roman and beat the brakes off Jimmy and make him submit and tell him I acknowledge you,
wrestling
tribal
is
chief.
nothing but
Yeah.
repeat the storylines.
Yeah. But
You know what makes
oh
this even
man,
tougher? Because we still don't really know what they're gonna do with War Games now with the Seth Rollins injury.
Yeah.
If we knew what they was doing at War Games, we knew what they was doing at War Games, this match wouldn't even be happening. But we really don't know what they about to do for War Games. Like, there's so many rumors out there.
I would like to see Jay win and then it be the reverse roles with Roman having like Jay really being like, nigga, I'm champ now, nigga. I'm really him. I'm the tribal chief now. You
That's
acknowledge me. That
That's
would be the perfect continuation of what's been going on in the bloodline from the long term. I would love to see that. With Punk as champ, you do have the remnants of him wanting revenge on Paul Heyman and then the Vision wanting to be bothersome to him. Man, it's a hard one. Pause.
It's tough. It's
a
tough.
tough one.
This is tough. Because here's the other factor.
Braun Breaker around here or some shit.
In the next 6 months, Braun Breaker is winning that championship. That's the other factor. It's just about when. We don't know when, but in the next 6 months, Braun Breaker will have that title.
There's the Braun Breaker factor. There's the Jimmy
Braun
Uso
Breaker
factor.
It's
There's
a
the
lot
War
of
Games.
factors.
There's the War Games factor. I don't know what they're doing for War Games.
Cause this match could very well end in the disqualification. It couldn't be a winner.
Well,
like the Vision.
I was gonna say that I was gonna say the Bronze come out and just have Wreck Shop.
That benefits them all,
and nobody wins.
Yeah. The way they were talking on this past week's Raw may hinted that.
And Jimmy doesn't come out and help at all. Like they getting destroyed, and Jimmy doesn't come out and help because Jay said he by himself. I can see a scenario where that happens too. This is tough, man.
Oh man, yeah.
This is tough, dog. This is tough. I can even, it's so many scenarios. I can even see a scenario where Roman actually helps Jay win the title because he don't like CM Punk. I can see that.
That'll start the Roman CM Punk feud.
Yeah. And then it makes it even more complicated because the team, the original rumor, it was going to be the Vision, Brock Lesnar, and Austin Theory was going to join the Vision versus Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Jacob Fatu, Jey Uso, and then either LA Knight or Jimmy Uso in that War Games match, right? So now with this injury, you really don't know what's about to happen with War Games. Like War Games could completely turn his head around, right? So we could, and then now like Seth is expected to miss WrestleMania. So they could pivot and the new feud could be Punk versus Roman, and they could have that be the one-on-one match at Mania. So it's a scenario where Punk like wins and Roman goes after him. Here's another scenario, right? Jay could win, and they can only have Jay win just for him to lose to Gunther when Gunther comes back, because Gunther's coming back very soon. If not at Saturday night's main event. Like, there's a teaser video, and the theory is that it's Gunther that they're teasing that's about to make his return. And now, does Gunther immediately come back and win the title, or are they saving us for Gunther versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania? Like, it's a lot of factors, yo, to this one match, yo. I'm gonna go out on the limb. I'm not gonna make the safe pick with this one. I'm gonna go Jay. I'm gonna pick Jay. No rhyme or reason behind it. Like, it ain't got no logic behind this pick. I'm gonna just go with the not safe pick. I think the safe pick is CM Punk. I really do. He is more believable to see him win that match, but I'm gonna go with Jay. Who you
know the first WrestleMania promo poster flyer came out today.
I saw that. I peeped that. I peeped who was at the table.
You know, the 4 people who were at the table were Punk, Brock on one side, Cody and Roman on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, sometimes that stuff is telling.
You know what I got from that?
And Paul in the background, you know, what'd you get from it?
Exactly what you just said. Paul is in the background looking at Triple H like, you think these the people that need to be at the table, but you forgetting about Braun Breaker. You know, Braun Breaker's about to wreck this whole shop. That's how he's looking at Triple H. Like Braun Breaker's about to change this entire game. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got something up his sleeve. He looks very mischievous in that joint.
What I'll say is, with Punk at the table, I think there's credence to Punk winning and having a run until Mania as champ.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And maybe Jimmy's story is better suited with the chase than being champ, because people really don't like him as champ.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Punk.
Yeah, and then the other thing is, now that we pivot, you saw who was on the left side of the table. Is there a chance we're gonna get Roman versus Cody 3 at WrestleMania 42 with this whole thing?
I hope not.
Hey, we might. Look, they got to sell these tickets somehow, some way. Like, they up the. It's one thing to up the brick, and it's another thing to actually, like, put together a card that actually sell. Roman versus Cody sells. It sells 3. Roman versus Cody 3 sells. So I mean, I don't know, but yeah, who you got, Shaq?
I'm gonna go with the best in the world, man. Pardon, I'm gonna go with the best in the world. You can go with Punk.
I will say this, more than likely Punk will win.
But I legit don't know. I'm just picking Punk just because I've been the champion of Punk for man long. So I'm gonna go with Punk. I'm gonna go that way.
It's tough. This is tough, man. I'm gonna go Jay. It would be crazy if Jay wins. Yo, the internet gonna be so mad if Jay wins this. They're gonna be mad and gonna yeet Monday. That's the beauty of it. Everybody gonna be yeeting Monday. But Shaq, you got anything for us tonight?
Yeah, I do, man. It was actually pretty dope over the break. Some people saying that, not over the break, when the homecoming people was talking about how they watch our podcast and stuff like that. So they don't keep up currently, but you know, they're talking about old times, talking about this match or when this happened. Like I said, we love talking wrestling with people. And it got me thinking, you know, we talked about some good times, right? So I'm gonna give you the 5 companies, right? 4 or 5 companies. And I want you to give me what you think are the top 3 rivalries in that company of all time. So, of course, we'll start with WWE.
I'm about to say, you know, some of them companies is gonna be up to
I
you
know,
and
that's
Willie.
why I'm gonna lean towards Willie. I'm gonna lean towards Willie for other ones. So I'm gonna lean towards Willie for some of them. So we'll start with top 3 WWE rivalries of all time.
For me, definitely Austin and Rock. I put me personally, I put Austin and Rock ahead of Austin and McMahon. But I'm gonna go Austin Rock. In no particular order. Austin Rock. I'm gonna go Brat and Sean. And Willie, you go ahead with your first two. My third one. I'm
my
gonna make.
first two are actually the same as yours, Sean and Brett.
I think we all have the same
Austin
first
Rock.
two.
And then I have a third and an honorable mention. It's like toss up between the two. Is Taker Michaels and Taker Mankind.
Taker Mankind might actually. You know what? I'm gonna go Taker Kane. I'm gonna go Taker Kane.
Taker Kane was my honorable mention. Taker
Kane. And then my honorable mention would be, you know what? My honorable mention is gonna be see, I think when it's all said and done, in all honesty, I think when it's all said and done, I think Seth and Cody gonna be top 3. It's not now, but I think when it's all said and done, and we look back on it 10 years from now, I think they're gonna be top 3 for sure. But for now, I'm gonna go with my honorable mention being, this is tough. Yeah, my honorable mention gonna be Cena and Randy.
That's not bad.
You can go Cena and Randy, or you can go Cena and Edge, but I'm gonna go Cena and Randy. I'm gonna go Cena and Randy for sure.
That's not bad. WCW.
I mean, Sting and Hogan for sure. Sting and Hollywood. For the record, Hogan could have been one of the top 3, but we not doing that. But I give Hollywood his props. Hollywood and Sting. I'm gonna go. I mean, I feel like you gotta go NWO versus NWO Wolfpack. And then I'm gonna go.
I will go ahead. It's your list. Go ahead.
And I'm gonna go. Well, if we just doing one-on-ones, I'm gonna go.
No. It wasn't about that. But I was saying that I think NWO versus WCW is far greater than the Wolfpack versus regular NWO.
Oh, I agree with that. So we can do that. And then I'm gonna go Flair and Sting.
I got the first two the same. And I'm thinking.
My honorable mention definitely Rey Mysterio and Juventud Guerrero for sure.
I was about to say Ray and Eddie.
Ray and Eddie, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's what I'm probably gonna go for my third.
If I get the cheat, I can do, because technically
any cruiserweight rivalries during that time were fire in WCW.
Fire.
I think Dean Malenko, Ray, Dean, Eddie, like
Malenko, Jericho.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cheat here, and fans, y'all let me know if it's all right, because it was technically NWA, but we all know NWA is really WCW. I have Dusty versus Flair in my top rivalries.
Okay.
Because Dusty Flair. I had Hogan. I had Hogan Sting, and I had Flair Steamboat.
Okay.
For my WCW joint.
Okay.
NXT.
Tommaso, Johnny.
I think that's everybody's number one, right?
Yeah. Can't go wrong with that.
You said number one?
It's going to be in your top 3.
NXT?
Oh, it's in the top 3. It's in top 3. It's in my top 3. It's not number 1. Not for me anyway. I got to say anybody put it number 1 for me.
Kevin Owens, Sammy.
Kevin Owens, Sammy is my 1.
I got Ciampa Gargano as my 1. Them is my 2.
And I want to say who, FTR versus
DIY.
Yeah, either of them. Yeah, that's why I probably want to go just throw a tag up there. Chick and Mello, I think about them, but they were a team for wasn't really a rivalry like Gargano and Ciampa was.
I had Samoa Joe versus Shinsuke as my number 3.
I'm gonna go. My 1 is gonna be Bailey versus Sasha.
Oh, damn!
Yeah,
I'm
funny.
switching.
Yeah,
That's my 3.
I got
That's my 3. That's my 3.
versus
Yeah, my
Sasha.
bad. Tag teams.
Yeah.
Bailey, Sasha, Gargano, and Ciampa, and then Sammy. I put Sammy and KO at 2 simply because of what that rivalry did for, like, not necessarily Sammy, but for KO. Like, that rivalry was so crazy, and what it did for his character, like that, what happened and transpired with that led to him upsetting John Cena at that pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? He was such of a big deal at that time. I feel like Gargano and Ciampa was legendary for NXT, but it didn't catapult them into, main event stardom like it did KO. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna go down. But yeah.
Could you do ECW, Willie?
Whew,
the number 1 is hands down. Like, the number 1 is hands down.
We want Tommy Dreamer, Taz?
Tommy Dreamer, Raven. Like,
Raven,
that's number 1. That can't even be debated.
Tommy Dreamer, Raven, I'm cool with that.
That can't be debated for the number 1 ECW rivalry.
I'm trying to think. Taz, RVD?
I didn't have that in my top 3.
Well, who was RVD Sabu? I'm trying to think who it was.
Yeah, I got RVD Sabu. I don't know if I got 3, but I definitely got RVD Sabu. Who was Taz's main rival?
Sabu or RVD?
So I'm gonna go RVD, Sabu, Taz, Sabu, and then
I'm gonna pit. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Was it the Dudleys beefing with FBI, Full-Blooded Italians, or
Dudleys
or BWO, Blue World Order?
The Dudleys were really beefing with what's it, boys?
The Gangsters.
The Triple Threat Bull was like Just Incredible.
Yeah.
The Jersey Triad Boys, like the Bam Bam Bigelow, Just Incredible, and the other dude. And could you do Ring of Honor? That's my last one. Ring of Honor.
Nah, I cannot.
I can't do Ring of Honor.
I got from Ring of Honor. I got Samoa Joe versus DB. El Generico and KO.
I wish El Generico was in WWE, man. Such a great, amazing wrestler. I wish El Generico was in WWE. Such a great.
Oh, he went to go work at the orphanage in Mexico, man. He
great wrestler, man. It's sad that he retired early, man. He went to go work at the
orphanage in Mexico.
Man, he's a legend before his time, man. Innovative.
And what really, really dope feud is Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole. Very, very, very dope feud. But yeah,
I'm surprised he didn't do AEW.
I wouldn't even think about AEW. Yeah, we could have did AEW.
Hangman and Swerve.
Hangman and Swerve. I don't think off the cuff. Hangman and Swerve. Shoot, MJF and Punk, even though it was short-lived, MJF and Punk was beautiful. And the way it's looking now with all the crazy shit, Moxley, Darby Allin.
Yeah, they're gonna have some crazy matches throughout their time.
No, they've been doing insane shit. I had to like look away from their last death match.
Shame on you. Shame on you for the disrespect. Shame on you.
What's your name?
Hangman and Swerve is one. I would personally, put, because this is where it all originated. This is where it all took off. And this is where the greatest champion in AEW history made his mark. Le Champion. So Le Champion is the greatest champion in AEW history. Him and Mott's rivalry was tough for me because that accountable. But how can you not put
the Ocho?
No, Young Bucks and the Lucha Bros? How can that not be in the top 3? They got so many matches in AEW and like out of the, I think they wrestled like 5 times. Out of the 5, 3 or 4 of them are classics. Like
I can't argue with that.
I won't hate on it. I won't hate at all.
It gotta be done. It gotta be done. But yeah, man. But for all my people that still watch wrestling, man, thank you for locking in with us for episode
Always
55.
love y'all, man. Always love y'all.
Check us out, man. We on Instagram, we on Facebook, we on YouTube, we on TikTok, we on Spotify. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the content. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the support. Thank you for checking us out again. You're going to be seeing a lot more of us. And as always, man, love y'all. Enjoy y'all week, man. Be blessed.
Be blessed, y'all. Peace.
Peace.